Ralf Rangnick already said that it's expected that Pogba at the moment is not extending his contract with Man United. So let's see what happens with United with Erik ten Hag. But as I mentioned, at the moment the situation is in total standby between Pogba and United. The expectation is for him to leave on a free. Hey guys, welcome back on the channel from Fabrizio Romano, as always here together to discuss about the transfer market. And today guys, I want to enter into details of one of the biggest stories of the last few days, Paul Pogba. Because we know that his situation is really particular. He's out of contract with Manchester United. Ralf Rangnick a few weeks ago confirmed that at the moment there is nothing agreed with Manchester United, so the expectation is for him to leave on a free, but never say never. We know that they will have a new manager like Erik ten Hag, and so the situation could be still open, but at the moment nothing agreed with Man United. Huge chances for him to leave on a free, but new updates regarding his future. So let's jump into it together. And so guys, for Paul Pogba is a moment of the decision. From what I'm told, nothing will be decided these days or these weeks. It will be at the end of the season, so we have to wait a few weeks before Paul Pogba will meet with his family, with his agent, with people who trust, and then to decide his future. I always told you that Pogba is never going to make any decision during the season. It's not his kind of approach, so it will take some time and then we will have the final decision. As I mentioned, from Manchester United, there is a bid to extend the contract on the table since almost 1 year, July 2021. That's why Manchester United made their bid to Paul Pogba, but at the moment still nothing accepted on Pogba's side, and as I mentioned, Ralf Rangnick already said that it's expected that Pogba at the moment is not extending his contract with Man United. So let's see what happens with United with Erik ten Hag. But as I mentioned, at the moment the situation is in total standby between Pogba and United. The expectation is for him to leave on a free, and we know that Paris Saint-Germain have always been in the list as candidates to sign Paul Pogba, always in good relationship with his agents, always looking for a new midfielder, and so Pogba is still an option for Paris Saint-Germain, but there is absolutely nothing agreed. We heard some rumors a few weeks ago of an agreement reached between Pogba and Paris Saint-Germain. This is not true. They are discussing, but nothing has been agreed between Pogba or any club, but the real update is about Manchester City, because Paul Pogba has been discussed internally as an option at Manchester City. Man City will sign a new midfielder, guys. They will go for a new midfielder once they will complete the Erling Haaland saga. Seems to be really a matter of time. Man City are in the process to sign Haaland, but it's not completed yet. So I will keep you posted in the coming days with this deal. But for Paul Pogba is a name that they mentioned internally. They will go for a midfielder. Pogba is a possibility that they are considering. At the moment, it's not an advanced negotiation, so there is no agreement between Pogba and Man City or not advanced discussions. But Pogba and his representatives know that Manchester City are discussing his name internally. He could be available on a free, so it could be a really good opportunity. Remains to be seen about the salary, what happens, because Man City are not paying crazy salaries to both Haaland and Pogba, so they want to make a strategy on salaries too. But it's a name they are considering. As I mentioned, remember about Paris Saint-Germain, it's still an open race for Pogba, so let's keep everything open, but Manchester City are thinking of him as one of the options. Frankie de Jong is another name they have in the list. They love Frankie de Jong, and some of you maybe remember that here on the channel a few days ago I mentioned that Frankie de Jong would leave Barcelona only in case Barcelona would decide to do that, because Frankie is not desperate to leave the club. He knows that Xavi wants to keep him, but it's up to Barca to decide in case a top proposal, a big proposal will arrive. But Manchester City know that at the moment it's really expensive, Frankie de Jong as an option. That's why it's still not decided what kind of player they want to sign and how much they want to spend. But de Jong has always been in the list, but at the moment really, really expensive. That's why Pogba could be easier for Man City. And then there are other names. It's important to mention that Mateus Nunes, midfielder, Portuguese, from Sporting, is a name that Manchester City mentioned internally, is a name that they scouted with their scouts many times this year, more than 5 times scouting him this season, and so many options, but for sure Manchester City will sign a new midfielder. Pogba has been discussed internally. Let's see what happens, but Paul Pogba's future is entering into the final and important stages. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on this Paul Pogba incredible situation. What do you think of these approaches from Manchester City? You think it's a good solution for Man City, a good solution for him? What do you think, Manchester United fans, on that potential move? Because Paris Saint-Germain are still there and because there is still no official communication on Pogba's side at Man United. So let's see what's next, but I'm waiting for your comments, guys. Here, as always, remember to turn on the notification bell, guys, so you're not gonna miss any single video for free here on the channel. Remember to subscribe, many updates coming as always. Like this video and see you soon with Fabrizio.